Hello dear friends, welcome to this program, our Moments with God, where I try to share with you my reflections on the daily Mass readings, and sometimes if there are important saints of the church like the last 2 days I shared with you, and today also I am going to share with you about an important saint. And I hope that through the sharing of the lives of saints who were living really exemplary life, and that's why they became saints. I don't know whether you still have a chance to become a saint. I know I don't, but through our going deeper into ourselves, we can certainly aspire to be saints, or at least come closer to their lives. And if you like the video, you may please share it with others. Thank you. Today I have chosen not anything spectacular as the background, but I am imagining that today as is the feast of Saint Ignatius of Antioch, and this place looks a little bit like an old dilapidated place, could be an old city of Antioch, a town. Antioch that time was in Syria, but currently it is in Turkey, and Ignatius of Antioch was the bishop of Antioch, from where he was taken a prisoner to Rome, where he was martyred. And it is very important to know that he is one of the first Christians. His death is supposed to be somewhere around 107 or 108 AD. That is quite, you can say, the first or the next generation of Christians who were very new with the message of Christ and the letters of St. Paul and the various writings of St. Paul. And remember, at that time there were already people who were contesting and trying to give their own interpretations to the teachings of Jesus or what happened to Jesus. So there were two groups of people. One were called Judaizers and the others were called Docetists. So they were making false teachings, particularly the Docetists. They were saying, yes, Jesus apparently suffered, but really he did not suffer. So Ignatius of Antioch, that time already, was trying to counter argue and refute their false teachings. And how he was taken as a prisoner to Rome, that is not very clear, but he was martyred in Rome. Actually, from the historical books, there is not much known about St. Ignatius of Antioch. What is known is only through his writings. His 7 famous letters are there to speak more about what he taught, what he believed. He based his teachings all on the Gospels and on the writings of St. Paul. And one of the famous sentences I remember of Ignatius of Antioch was, "The glory of God is man fully alive." Remember, already at that time he had this wisdom to write, "The glory of God is man fully alive." Yeah. You know, a lot of us suffer from various kinds of things, from negativity, from criticism. We have somehow suffered ourselves either as children or as grown-ups, and therefore we somehow develop a negative attitude or critical attitude towards people. But that does not glorify God, because God has made us that we can glorify His name, because we are His creation and we are as beautiful as God Himself. We see the nature around, as I show you every now and then, the nature around, which is so beautiful. That has the imprint of God. And if the nature is so beautiful, which glorifies God, these beautiful trees, flowers, animals, birds, they all glorify God. How much more can we as human beings glorify God? And I think to that extent, Ignatius of Antioch, though he was martyred in Rome, this particular sentence can do a lot to change our life. That means our life is meant to glorify God, and then we can be fully alive if we really glorify God. I hope that you have subscribed to this channel. If not, please do it now. Thank you.